Hello everybody, this is another late night recording session because DBD did their live stream and I finished streaming right after it, so I was tired as shit. So let's start off with the first thing that we learned. First thing we learned is Frank Stone is no longer coming to the game as a skin, subtly saying that it could be coming to the game as a killer. My personal opinion is I haven't played the game, so you know what, that could be cool. But it's not a skin, ladies and gentlemen. There's a high chance that will be a chapter. Also, new face camping changes to where other survivors can now see your face camp charge meter for the rest of the squad, which I guess is okay, whatever. Okay, now on to the main thing with the tunneling updates. Basically, survivors are going to get more protection, and killers are going to get more rewards. Basically, I'll get to the survivor stuff first, but the killer stuff is you get more blood points if you don't tunnel, which I guess is okay and fair, but like still a strategy in the game, whatever. Okay, so I've wrote all this down. You get the usual 10% haste, endurance, and evasive, which basically makes it so that you're just basically silent and you can walk away from the killer. No AFK points, and you can see the killer's aura within 32 meters, which I think's a little bit busty, but, you know, whatever. And you lose all of this whenever you do the actions, which is like doing a generator or whatever, which I guess is fair enough. Okay, so you gain Bloodlust for 15 seconds if you get a unique hook, and gain a stackable blood point multiplier, which basically stacks as well, and then gives you more blood points onto your game score, which I guess is actually okay, that's not too bad, actually. Also, another thing with this is you'll get like this little gold tick at the bottom, you know, where it tells where your hooks are. It'll give you this little gold tick telling you it's there, and stuff like that. So you're basically just getting rewarded for not tunneling, which I guess is okay, I guess. It's more blood points. Here is some of the perks and add-ons that are being changed. You've got Babysitter, Borrow Time, Breakthrough, and Off the Record. That is it for the perks I can currently see. And for add-ons, you have the original pin and the Soma family photo. And then for the Survivor side on add-ons, the Syringe and the Septic Agents shall also be changed. We do not know what they are going to be, but that's what the PTB will be telling us. Okay, now for the slugging updates. The Resolve bar takes 112 seconds to fill. It fills 33% faster with an additional survivor in the dying state. Once filled, the survivor can recover on their own on the rest of the trial. They must fully recover each time, so it seems like it's basically unlimited unbreakable if you do it too long. Crawling speed increases over time while in the dying state. Also, another thing I did a little bit of research on before this, because believe it or not, finding some stuff to actually find the update was quite hard. But a little bit of update news on the 2v8 mode, if you actually care for it. I personally don't, but I do about this particular one. They're removing Legion from 2v8, so a lot of people reportedly were pissed off at the fact Legion was in the game, and apparently it was a pain in the ass to play against, so they have completely yoinked Legion and shoved him in the bin for 2v8, which is a bit weird, but I guess it is fair enough. He is quite annoying to play against, but that is literally the whole point of him, so yeah. Okay, even more news to a new setting. There's no setting changing these scratch mark colours, so now you can change your scratch mark colours to anything between red, blue, cyan, pink, and green, and a bunch of other colours on there, which I think it could be a pretty cool update if you just like seeing the different colours, and it also could be good for colour blindness. And even great day for you Skull Merchant mains, because it seems like she has a buff. I'm not going to read it all out, because it's like, you know, big massive paragraph that they always like to do, but yeah, it seems like Skull Merchant has indeed got a buff. To be honest, this update doesn't seem to have changed too much. At least it's adding a slugging and tunneling update, so both Survivor and Killer can both at least get something. I do like the fact that they actually give something towards the killers for the unique hooks. That's actually an okay kind of thing. I'm kind of glad that Behaviour took a step back and realised, you know something, we should give a little something to Killer to actually make sure that they don't do it. Granted, I don't think it's going to stop a lot of the other toxic killers, or just people who just don't give a fuck for other people, and just, you know, killing and doing what they do, which I guess is fair enough. But yeah, it seems like they changed a lot. I can say if you go and like slug 2 people, that could definitely change the whole part of your game. Bearing in mind everyone can just put perks on to speed on their progression here. I do see a couple of flaws to where it could be exploited a bit and possibly used to get like right up rapid. But as I say, I don't particularly know on this state. It seems to be okay, but as I said, the PTB is not out yet. It will be out the beginning of next month. So let's all cross our fingers, hope and pray to DBD Jeebus that we don't end up getting fucked in the ass with these updates, and hopefully the game stays stable enough till then. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks everyone so much for watching and giving me your time of day. I just thought I'd put a little video out there and read out some of the updates, because I did not watch the stream. I didn't tend to. But my graphics designer did, and he said he was going to watch it. I fell asleep right before it happened, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that was all the updates, and maybe there's some other stuff in there. If I missed anything, then you can feel free to tell me. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the update. I think it's meh, it's okay, not too crazy. They've added some stuff and they've gave Skull Merchant a buff. That's basically all I can see. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.